Good evening, live from downtown Jersey City, the barn, the site for a top 10 NewJersey.com matchup. Top two teams in Hudson County as the St. Peter's Prep Marauders, ranked number 4 in the state, take on number 7 Hudson Catholic. I'm Bernard Rodriguez alongside Joe and Henry. And Joe, look in the crowd. We have a big crowd on top for this one here today.
Yeah, Renato, obviously this is a highly anticipated matchup between two teams. They played once in this season. We'll get over into that during our pregame stuff, but there are a lot of people here. They have packed the barn, and this looks like it's going to be a great one.
And again, we're about 14 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to be right back. As always, we're sponsored by the North Jersey Orthopedic and Sports Institute.
The North Jersey Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute is the preferred practice for diagnosis and orthopedic treatment in New Jersey. From the moment you become a patient in our practice, our experienced team supports you until your full recovery with education, compassion, and understanding. Our focus includes sports injuries, as well as the treatment of a broad range of orthopedic complaints, from common tendon ailments and arthritic joint pain to traumatic injuries. Our facility offers an on-site physical therapy suite, in conjunction with specifically designed exercise programs, non-invasive and advanced healing technology. We can not only address the current injury, but also find the underlying cause, such as muscle weakness, imbalance, or improper form. We also offer non-surgical modalities, such as platelet-rich plasma injections, which can lead to an accelerated recovery. To provide efficient and excellent care, personal interactions and individualized attention for each patient is important. We are committed to create a protocol that can eliminate similar injuries in the future. At North Jersey Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute, we are dedicated to providing the highest standard of care and comfort of athletes, including patients with non-related sports injuries. Board-certified orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist Dr. Michael Rusinella utilizes non-surgical and minimally invasive surgical procedures to help patients regain back their quality of life.
And we're back here live at the barn, downtown Jersey City. A top 10 matchup in the state of New Jersey. Number 4 St. Peter's Prep takes on number 7 Hudson Catholic. While the teams are warm up, we're going to go quickly through the keys to the game for this one. For the Marauders, they had to able to stop Taha Pettiford and Elijah Gertrude for Hudson Catholic. Those two guys have been the main playmakers for the Hudson Catholic Hawks all season long. The Marauders got to stop them defensively in order to win this one. And another key for prep has to be the secondary scoring. We all know about Mark Armstrong, the 5-star commit to Villanova. He's sensational. But you have to have guys like Matt Kinsler, Tyler Lingham, step up to the Marauders this one in order to get victory. For Hudson Catholic, they had to shake up the game against Christ the King. They lost a tough one at the buzzer on a 3-throw right at the end of the game. So they got to come in here, try to shake up this raucous crowd, see Marauder Nation on hand. A lot of fans in this building. They're coming down the road. We're going to see if they're able to overcome these obstacles here in the barn. And then their second key of the game, of course, got to stop Mark Armstrong. They did so last time when these two teams met. Mark only had 7 points. But again, the secondary scoring was able to overcome the Marauders with this one. We got a fun one. We got about 10 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back with the starting lineups right after this on D1 Media Pro.
They score! Lloyd attacking and throws it down! Touchdown for St. Peter's!
I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Precious Achua. About doing overtime.
One of New Jersey's premier high school basketball teams gets their coverage from D1 Media Pro, and it goes like this.
Finds Floyd to tie things up. Tie game! 62 apiece. 90 seconds.
Floyd attacking and throws it down! Corey Floyd! A missed opportunity down low, behind the back to Bueno and one. Lawrence with Floyd, he'll lob it up for the slam. Too low for Dunn. Wilcher to Floyd, brings it in and one on the lob.
Thought about the three, drives baseline. Oh, what a start for Corey Floyd.
Rowdy here with Corey Floyd after a tough.
Wilcher, three, got it. Simeon Wilcher is fired up.
And Simeon Wilcher all alone with the flush. Rowdy here with Simeon Wilcher. And a pass taken away by Marshall. And he'll throw it down. Tosses it ahead to Valencia. Sering driving and throws it down. He can't get around, and a turnover. Corey Floyd has it. Step through, lay it through the basket. Marcus Rowdy here with Roselle Catholic head coach Dave Boff. Dave, you're coming up.
Now it's your time to join.
All right, and we're back here downtown Jersey City at the barn. Again, I'm alongside Joe Henry. Joe, what are your thoughts about this game as you see both teams warming up?
Well, Renato, obviously this is a highly anticipated matchup because this is a rivalry game, but also these are two so talented teams. They played once this season on December 20th, one of the first games of the year at Hudson Catholic. Prep won 51-46, but the interesting thing about that game was for Prep, Jackson Tyndall, number 5, was the leading scorer with 21 points. He also had 11 rebounds, which led the team. And Renato, he is out today. He's dealing with an ankle injury. That is a huge deal. Matthew Kinsler, number 22, had 3 steals. He's playing through a minor injury in this one. He most likely won't receive those huge minutes as he usually does. So the Marauders are missing that big board presence, and against a team that is as physical as Hudson Catholic, they really need that in this game. So they want to find that presence. You know, they really need to get Mark going. For Hudson Catholic in that game, Elijah Gertrude, obviously one of their main stars, alongside Tahad Pettiford. He had 15 points and 14 rebounds. So, you know, Renato, we were talking in the pregame, this feels like it's almost a Mark Armstrong game. He's got to step up. He's got to make huge plays for his team because this is the most important game of the year up until this point.
Right, and Joe, remember, both teams have the county tournament in about 2 weeks or so. So they're going to need to win this game in order to determine the seeding inside the county. I can see both teams right now huddling up with the referees. We're going to be right back for the national anthem and starting lineups right here on D1 Media Pro.
Screen pass out in the flat, caught, and it's a touchdown for St. Peter's. O'Donnell swinging away, puts it over the shortstop's head. That's a base hit. It'll score 1. Faraz on his way home. Throw in is not in time. Going quickly, Bullock takes the snap, throws to the far side. Wide open touchdown.
In there, called strike 3 looking. Mulcahy strikes out the side. He's perfect through 2.
Now up ahead for the Marauders. Here comes Benkovitz. They score! Michael Benkovitz for St. Peter's Prep. Bounced on the ground to short. Faraz Fields flipped to O'Donnell 1. Throw on to first in time for a double play. Just look back out there for the Marauders. He takes the snap. Looking over the middle. Has a man. Can he scores? Reels it in. 45. Stick on to defenders. Still on to the 20. Once again. Hit in the air to deep center field. Sicka moving on the back at the wall. It's gone! Ellis Reed with a 2-run blast. And the Marauders have a 6-0 lead.
St. Peter's Prep has the best coverage for its student athletes. Why don't you?
He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for Frazier.
Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. Micaiah Todd touchdown. Wins it. The championship.
You when you dance, 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 feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, 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 come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, 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 and ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, 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 come on. Ooh, it's so just imagine. But you when you dance, 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 feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, 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 come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, 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 and ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, 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 come on. Ooh, it's so just imagine. But you when you dance, 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 feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, 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 come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, 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 and ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, 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 come on. Ooh, it's so just imagine. But you when you dance, 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 feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, 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 come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, 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 and ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, 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 come on. Ooh, it's so just imagine. But you when you dance, 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 feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, 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 come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, 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 and ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, 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 come on. Ooh, it's so just imagine. But you when you dance, 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 feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, 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 come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, 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 and ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, 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 come on. Ooh, it's so just imagine.
Welcome back to the barn, downtown Jersey City. We have another top 10 matchup between the number 4 St. Pierce Marauders against the number 7 Hudson Catholic. Again, both teams looking for a big statement win in the state of New Jersey in order to potentially get the number 1 seed in the Hudson County Jersey. I'm Bernard Rodriguez alongside Joe Henry. Joe, what are some of the keys to this one?
You know, I think whoever wins this game, Renato, is really just going to take over and really establish themselves as a dominant team in New Jersey. They're going to feel like they're running this season and that they're in control. So I think the Marauders just have to control the boards because they're missing both of their big men tonight. Well, Matt Kinsley's going to play, but not significant minutes. I think for Hudson Catholic, they just need to get both their stars going, and I think that's really what you're just going to expect from these teams.
Both teams have finished up the warm-ups with a buzzer going off, major buzzers going off inside the barn. We're going to have the national anthem and the starting lineups shortly. So let's listen in for the starting lineups and the national anthem. rendition of the national anthem. Now let's listen in to the starting lineups for both Hudson Catholic and the St. Peter's Prep Marauders. Electric tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The starters for Hudson Catholic, Elijah Gertrude. He had 25 points in his last matchup against Christ the King. So we're looking to see if he can rebound today. Alex Maxson, Aaron Davis, Xavier Edwards, and Tahad Perriford, who had an uncharacteristic 14 points, 6 of 14 from the field. He averages usually about 19 points per game. So we're going to see if he's able to rebound from this one as well. For the Marauders, you got Zion Fowler, the wide receiver commit, going to Pittsburgh. Mark Armstrong, who's averaging nearly 20 points per game on the season. He's the #1 senior recruit in the state, going to Villanova. Tyler Lingham, Matt Kinsler, and Bryce Anderson round out the starting five. Well, Joe, looks like we're getting ready still from primetime basketball here in downtown Jersey City. Tip-off moments away. Any final thoughts before we start, Joe?
You know, I think the Marauders should have to come out heavy. You know, they have to be physical under the rim with Matt Kinsler because he's not going to be playing that many minutes, it sounds like. So they want to use him as quickly as possible and as efficiently.
So we'll see how the Marauders handle Matt Kinsler's minutes here tonight as we'll wait the start of the game. Again, the crowd is very electric, probably the most electric it's been all season long for the Marauders. Again, Jersey City bragging rights on the line. Let's get ready to play basketball here in Jersey City. And we're on the way. Matt Kinsler wins the tip, gets it to Mark Armstrong, passes it off to Tyler Lingham. Tyler Lingham gets back to Mark. Mark gets a dribble. Mark Armstrong looking for lane, shoots a deep three off the rim. Rebound by Hudson Catholic. They're going to go up the floor. That is Tahad Perriford. Passes it off to Elijah Gertrude. Elijah Gertrude is looking for a lane. Can't find anything open. Dribbles past Lingham. Steal by Zion Fowler. We got a whistle. We got a whistle. Let's see what the call is. Looks like he stepped out of bounds. It's going to be Hudson Catholic ball on their sideline. And the crowd again, Joe, is electric so far.
Yeah, Yeah, Ronaldo, they're going to do a lot of damage to this Hudson Catholic team, especially with audibles and just talking amongst the players because they are so loud and ruckus right now.
And Hudson Catholic will take it out near their bench, right below us here. Hands off to Tahad Petterford, who dribbles it up against Mark Armstrong. Passes off, Elijah Gertrude looking for a lane. Can't find the passing option. They switch it off. Good defense so far by the Marauders. Little slip in. Steal by Lingham. Lingham gets fouled. He's going to go in line for two. And Joe, this Marauder crowd is giving Hudson Catholic all sorts of problems so far in the early going.
Yeah, Hudson Catholic early on, they're not being super aggressive. It seems like they're playing a little bit scared, some loose balls going on, and the Marauders are definitely taking advantage of that, but they have yet to score in this one.
So Tyler Lingham to the line for two. He had a 9-point performance against Iona Prep last time out. He makes the first. And again, Joe, secondary score is going to be a key for the Marauders in this one, right?
Yeah, obviously you don't have Tyndall. Mark Armstrong is going to be heavily covered, so you need your guys, your special guys, to start to take over.
Lingham goes 1 for 2 from the line, 1-0 Marauders in the early going. Again, tight defense by the Marauders. Almost a backcourt. Oh, good play to Tahad Petterford. Petterford kicks it out. Again, good defense by the Marauders. That's a three-pointer out the rim. Rebound by Matt Kinsler. Stolen by Hudson Catholic. Tahad Petterford passes in. Foul on Bryce Anderson on the play. Looks like Petterford will go to the line for two. Makes the first, ties the game at 1. 6:29 left in the first quarter here at the Barn. Makes both free throws. 2-1 Hudson Catholic here in the early going. Again, both teams showing great defense so far. Here comes Mark, drive, misses the floater, no good. Rebound by Tyler Lingham. Matt Kinsler thought about shooting a three, gets it to Lingham. Lingham loses the handle. Hudson Catholic gets the ball back.
That was a missed opportunity by Prep there. They start off with some good ball movement, but could not close it up.
And that's a turnover. Marauders ball after the ball slipped out of the Hudson Catholic player's hand. Tyler Lingham would take it out of the Marauders backcourt, gets it up to Zion. Bryce Anderson back to Zion. Zion Fowler being defended heavily by Hudson right there. Tyler Lingham looking for a lane, gets a little pick to Matt Kinsler. Tyler Lingham drives, no foul call, great play by Tahad Petterford. Tahad Petterford looks, nice spin move, tries on the lane floater, in and out of the rim, no good. Rebound by Thought, loose ball, who gets it? We got a jump ball, and it looks like it won't be. Looks like it will be Hudson Catholic ball as they get possession. 5:32 left here in the first. Again, Joe, great defense so far by both teams.
Yeah, Ronaldo, I'm really impressed, especially by Hudson Catholic. I mean, it feels like Mark Armstrong hasn't even touched the basketball at this point. It's essentially been Tyler Lingham. They're really forcing the number 2 option to get it going.
And another foul against Bryce Anderson. Loose ball foul. That's going to be his second in the first quarter already. And like you said, the big guys need to step up without Kinsler getting the big minutes. Bryce Anderson already 2 fouls, not a good sign for the Warriors.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to do a better job of finding those gaps and taking advantage.
Tahad Petterford for free. In and out of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. Tahad Petterford kicks it out. 3. Got it! Aaron Davis from downtown gives Hudson Catholic a 5-1 lead. And a steal. Loose ball. Warriors they put up with Lingham. Lingham to Zion. Foul back to Lingham. Lingham drives. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. 4:53 left here in the first quarter.
You know, Hudson Catholic has done a fantastic job so far of forcing Tyler Lingham to be the primary ball handler. It seems like they haven't been able to get Fowler, Kinsler, Armstrong involved. It's all been Lingham, and he's taking advantage of that. He's sort of getting into a groove now. We saw him with some lost handles early on, but he's beginning to take advantage of that. He was their 4th leading scorer this season so far, but he's a very prominent presence.
Tyler Lingham again goes 1 for 2 from the line. It's now a 5-2 game, and as you mentioned, Mark Armstrong hasn't gotten a lot of touches yet. We'll see that changes as this first quarter goes along. To Hop Pettiford, looks to Elijah Gertrude, running rims it, rebound by Tyler Lingham. Here comes Lingham up the floor. Lingham kicks it out to Matt Kinsler. Thought about a 3, faked it, gets it back to Mark. Let's see if he can do something here. Mark Armstrong not getting a lot of openings so far. Passes it up to Lingham. Lingham passes up to Bryce Anderson. Back to Matt Kinsler. Kinsler looking for some help. Almost loses the handle. Kinsler gets it back to Mark Armstrong. Mark Armstrong, little pick, little fade away. Got it! Mark Armstrong gets his first points of the night. Marauders down 1.
What a move by Mark that was.
And that's a 3-pointer off the rim. Rebound, Marauders. Foul. Loose ball foul against Aaron Davis. He did not like that one, but the referee said it was a loose ball foul.
Yeah, some frustration coming. And Hudson Catholic is just feeling this crowd, feeling this energy. But they've also got some of their own supporters here.
Right. So the Marauders take it right near the fans, right near center court. Zion Fowler gets the ball, looks for Mark to get open. He gets open. Screen by Matt Kinsler. Mark shoots a deep 3, gets partially blocked, and out of bounds against the Marauders. Hudson Catholic ball with 3:31 left here in the first quarter. It's a 5-4 game. And if you are familiar with Hudson County basketball, ladies and gentlemen, this is the norm. The defenses run rain in Hudson County, Joe. And Aaron Davis, bank shot out the window. Aaron Davis makes it a 7-4 Hudson Catholic lead.
What a fantastic job that was, Renato. Getting inside, penetrating the defense, and getting the roll. A very aggressive job, but a very calculated job by Hudson Catholic.
Tyler Lingham gets a ball to Matt Kinsler. Matt wants a screen. Gets a little switch. Matt looks to Zion Fowler. Gets fouled. That's a hot Pettiford. Let's see if that was a shoot. I wasn't sure that was a shooting foul, or is that an out-of-bounds play? Looks like it will be an out-of-bounds play. No shooting. It was not in the act. So 7-4 Hudson Catholic. 2:53 left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, you know, Renato, the Marauders need to get some easy points here to cut this to a tie game because they haven't played extremely well early on, but they're so in this game, and it's just been a lot of back and forth so far.
And Hudson Catholic already with 4 fouls. Keep that number in mind as we progress in the first quarter and into the first half as well. Steal by Aaron Davis. Gets it off to Elijah Gertrude. Back to Hop Pettiford, a 3. Off the rim. Rebound Tyler Lingham. He's going to push it up to Zion Fowler. And Zion Fowler takes the delivery at the bucket. Fans go crazy. 3-point play and a chance for Marauders to tie it up.
What a job that was, Renato. I mean, getting the roll, getting the foul, and what about the crowd right there to pick him right back up? It was a great job by him, and the crowd was there to cheer him on.
And for Hudson Catholic, that's already the 15th foul. Keep that number in mind. If you go 7, go into the bonus. So, again, a lot of fouls early on in this one, Joe.
Yeah, that is a high amount of fouls. And you know what? It almost makes sense given the physicality of both these teams and the aggression that they're going to be playing with, given that this is a rivalry game.
And Zion Fowler makes a free throw. We are tied up at 7. 2:23 left here in the first quarter. Welcome into D1 Media Pros. All exclusive access to this game. Number 4, St. Pierre Prep. Number 7, Hudson Catholic. We got a great matchup so far here at the bar. Steal! Zion Fowler!
how deafening it is in here. I can almost not hear it, and we are 5 inches away.
Right, I can't hear what's going on. It's absolutely nuts up here so far. Great job by Warner Nation supporting it today.
And what a job by Prep to come in and take the lead. They were down 7-4, scored 5 straight, and now it's 9-7 Marauders.
And I'm curious to see if they're going to get a technical foul against the Marauders here before the fans come on the court. We're also discussing what happens here. So there might be a technical foul against the Marauder fans here. We'll see what the refs will discuss here. But Joe, that was unbelievable.
Yeah, you know what a momentum play to come in, steal the ball, get up, and slam it down. They did a fantastic job.
So again, we're waiting on the referees to see what happens here. Raw Nation still going crazy. I want to see what happens here. It looks like it's going to be just a warning for against the Florida fans here. So Hudson Catholic will take it the inbounds near the Florida faithful. With 2 minutes exactly left here in the game, in the first quarter rather. So 2 minutes left in the first. Here comes Hudson Catholic. Here's Taha Petterford. To Elijah Gertrude. From Rimson. Rebound by Mark. Here comes Mark. Dribbles. Misses the layup, no good. Rebound by Hudson Catholic. Going to pull it off. Taha Petterford lays it in. Hudson Catholic ties the game. Omari Moore with the layup off the assist by Taha Petterford. Tied here on 1 with a minute 30 left here in the first quarter. Mark Armstrong looking for a lane. Matt Kinsler for free. Airballs it. Out of bounds against the Marauders. And Joe, looks like the Marauders are feeding too much into the crowd right now.
Yeah, they're getting really into it. They're taking a lot of risky shots, but Matt Kinsler was so great at hitting those against Dickinson. He made 4 out of 5 threes, open threes. He did a fantastic job. So he earned that shot, just airballed it there. There was a bad shot.
And Joe, this crowd is deafening. I can barely hear myself talk. It's a great crowd on here. Tal Perfect takes a shot. Wide open 3. Oh, that's a foul. Foul against Bryce Anderson. That is his 3rd already in the quarter. So, I mean, they got ready up to 3 fouls for Bryce Anderson. That's not good.
Yeah, there are a lot of fouls so far, Renato. Like we were saying, extremely physical, extremely loud. Frustration is setting in for both sides. You know, this one's tied up with 56 seconds left to go here in this first quarter.
So Alex Masson to the line for a 3-point opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. He makes it first. 10-9 Hudson Catholic here early on. Here comes Masson to try for his second shot. It is good. So 11-9 Hudson Catholic, now 56.1 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he makes all 3, converts all 3 free throws, 12-9 Hudson Catholic, 56.1 seconds. I remember, ladies and gentlemen, there's no shot clock in state New Jersey. So let's see what the Marauders will do here with less than a minute to go.
You know, down by 3, this is where you try to scheme up a great play where you can hold on to the ball and then get a nice shot open to one of your best guys. Hopefully a lot of ball movement they're looking for.
Here comes Lingham. To Ben Gouch, who checked in the game. Matt Kinsler fakes a 3. Misses a layup, no good. Rebound by Hudson Catholic. They're pushing up the fourth on Maui Moore. Tipped by Zion Fowler. Out of bounds. Hudson Catholic ball. Right near their side of the court with 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
You know, Renato, I'm super surprised to see Matt Kinsler playing as much as he is. You know, like we said, he was dealing with an injury, but he's in Iron Man mode right now, just dealing with pain, but he gives his team the best chance to win, and he's trying to get it done.
Well, with Bryce Anderson having 3 fouls, Joe, it's going to be very hard for Matt to not get minutes at this point in the game. And that is out of bounds against the Howard Petterford. That pass, Marauders will take over right in the mid, right at center court with 22.1 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here comes Mark Armstrong dribbling slowly. Let's see if this is going to be the final shot of the 40 here, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Armstrong drives it. Tyler Lingham a 3! And then out of the rim. He's out by Zion Fowler. Zion Fowler looking for some room. be right back on D1 Media Pro.
The North Jersey Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute is the preferred practice for diagnosis and orthopedic treatment in New Jersey. From the moment you become a patient in our practice, our experienced team supports you until your full recovery with education, compassion, and understanding. Our focus includes sports injuries, as well as the treatment of a broad range of orthopedic complaints, from common tendon ailments and arthritic joint pain to traumatic injuries. Our facility offers an on-site physical therapy suite. In conjunction with specifically designed exercise programs, non-invasive and advanced healing technology, we can not only address the current injury, but also find the underlying cause, such as muscle weakness, imbalance, or improper form. We also offer non-surgical modalities, such as platelet-rich plasma injections, which can lead to an accelerated recovery. To provide efficient and excellent care, personal interactions and individualized attention for each patient is important. We are committed to create a protocol that can eliminate similar injuries in the future. At North Jersey Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute, we are dedicated to providing the highest standard of care and comfort of athletes, including patients with non-related sports injuries. Board-certified orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist Dr. Michael Rusinella utilizes non-surgical and minimally invasive.
And we are back here in a very exciting contest heading into the second quarter between number 4 St. Peter's Prep, number 7 Hudson Catholic. I am Ronaldo Rodriguez alongside Joe Henry. Joe, that first quarter was everything and then some.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a fantastic job by both teams. A lot of back and forth. Some great New Jersey basketball. Zion Fowler with that secondary scoring that you talked about in your keys to the game is really emerging. Such a talented player. Obviously the Pitt commit for football, but he's stepping up and making a lot of plays.
And Zion had 7 points out of 11 for Mars in this quarter. Let's see what happens here. Ben Gunn starts it off for the Marauders. Hands it off to Tyler Lingham. Tyler Lingham! Offensive foul against Tyler Lingham. And it's going to be Hudson Catholic ball right next to Marauder Nation with 7:48 left in the second quarter. Here comes the hot prep off the inbound. Back to Elijah Gertrude. Elijah Gertrude loses the handle. Out of bounds. Turnover against Hudson Catholic. Marauder ball right along their bench. And Joe, a lot of turnovers by the Hudson Catholic team, so a lot of sloppy plays so far.
Yeah, just a lot of sloppiness so far, Renato, but I'm just going to chalk it up to nerves for both these teams.
And here comes Ben Guy. Good defense again. And that's going to stay with the Marauders right alongside the Hudson Catholic bench. Again, you're talking about Hudson County basketball, ladies and gentlemen. You're talking about the best of the best right here. And the defenses of both teams have been spectacular so far. No surprise in Hudson County basketball.
Yeah, it's very impressive so far, Mr. Rodriguez, with everything that's been going on defensively. A lot of stopped scores, not exactly high scoring as early on as you would expect.
It's a great steal by Taha Pettiford. Taha Pettiford, foul called against Zion Fowler. He does not like that one. I call the clean flag from here, but the referee said is a shooting foul against Zion Fowler.
Yeah, we need an instant replay for that one, but it looked like there might have been some hand contact. Obviously the ref thought so, but just an aggressive job by the Marauders. Even if you're not allowing it, the momentum change that would have come with that dunk is worth it to get that blocking, get that foul, because then they're at least shooting free throws and you have a chance of them missing. That was going to be an easy 2.
As Taha Pettiford makes it first with ease. So Taha Pettiford, 3 points so far in the game. All 3 folks try to make it number 4. He does with ease. Taha Pettiford, 4 points. Gets the Hudson Catholic lead up to 3. Another steal by Hudson Catholic. Nice passing by Hudson Catholic. Gets it inside. That's a 3-pointer. Elijah Gertrude. And just like that, Hudson Catholic up 6. And another turnover. And a lay-in. By Taha Pettiford. Marauders is a call timeout. A great defensive play by Hudson Catholic there. Timeout Marauders. They're up 19. Hudson Catholic up 19-11. We'll be right back on D1 Media Pro.
The middle, barreling towards the goal line. Baldwin is in for a right down the middle, man. This guy, and he keep going, and he
the ball's
out,
loose.
and they hop back on it, and that's a touchdown.
Short punt, bounces at the 35, fielded at the 40 by Quick, out to the corner. He's got blockers and a lot of green grass in front of him. Cuts back, he's in for a touchdown!
Swing pass in the flat. Touchdown.
Good job, block. 3rd down and 17, a handoff, getting to the outside. There's a hole, there's a first down, and all the way to the races is Elijah McWilliams to the house for a touchdown and for an IMEC for a division championship.
And we are back here downtown Jersey City. Hudson Catholic with a better than run here to start the second quarter. Great defensive effort by them. Marauders call a timeout. Hudson Catholic up 19-11. Joe, how do the Marauders respond from that run right now by Hudson Catholic?
You know, I think they really need to get Mark Armstrong going, and they need to be present with those 2nd, 3rd, and 4th chance efforts. Seems like they've been missing a lot of that tonight. Obviously, they don't have Jackson Tyndall, and Matt Kinsler is playing a little bit less aggressive due to what's going on with his ankle, but just a lot of good ball movement. They're just not hitting those shots right now. Hudson Catholic is playing amazing defense. We got to give them credit for that.
Almost another turnover there, recovered by Matt Kinsler. And again, the Marauders very sloppy so far to start the second quarter. Big guy takes a shot. Back to Matt Kinsler. Matt, Tyler Lingo, gonna drive in, and he's gonna get fouled. It looks like Tyler Lingo wanted to repeat Zion Fowler's number as well on that one. He's gonna go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you know, Tyler Lingham and Zion Fowler have really gotten it going for the Marauders in this one. Lingham started out early, and then Fowler started to take advantage of those opportunities that he was getting. But just both these guards, well, Lingham is a guard/forward, are doing a great job because Armstrong has been essentially neutralized. We saw a little bit of good play, but you know, they were just doing a great job defensively, and that was part of your keys to the game, Renato. Stop Mark Armstrong. We haven't seen that done all year, and they're essentially doing it now.
Right. Remember, the first time they met, Mark was limited to 7 points. Again, I don't think he has anything right now besides the 1 shot earlier in the game. So, as Tyler Lingham makes his second free throw, 19-12 here at the barn. Hudson Catholic quickly up the floor to Hop Pettiford. Wants a screen. He's going to get a screen. Again, loose with the ball a little bit. Omari Moore back to Hop Pettiford. Nice spin move. What a jumper. Ron Remsen. Rebound by Zion Fowler. Going to push it up the floor. Zion Fowler gets it to Matt Kinsler. Throw it out 3. Back to Zion. Again, a bad pass. Tip to Hop Pettiford. Makes the layup. Nice shot over Matt Kinsler. And Hudson Catholic up 9.
Hudson Catholic is playing so aggressive and so hard right now. It's hard for the Marauders to get anything going. You see what they're doing to Tyler Lingham right there. I mean, they are just smothering him. They're not letting them get the chance. Not sure exactly what their game plan is here, Renato, but it is working to a perfection. The Marauders are not in sync. They can't get anything going, and they're in danger of about to be down by 10 points unless they get a score here.
Right. It's going to be interesting to see what adjustments Coach Alex Moore makes for the Marauders. But again, Hudson Catholic is all over the Marauders right now. Rejected. Another call foul. They're going to call foul against Zion Fowler. And we're going to have Omari Moore to the line for 2 with 5:10 left here in the first half. He's going to go to the line to try to make the lead 11. Both teams with 6 fouls right now. So one more and they'll each go over the limit. So again, something to keep an eye on for the next 5 minutes here.
Yeah, definitely something to think about if you're both teams' coaches. Obviously, you don't want any of your guys getting into foul trouble. Obviously, like we keep saying, this game's so physical, so hard played already that you don't want anybody to not be able to play the rest of the game due to fouls.
As Omari Moore misses the first. Again, Hudson Catholic doing a fantastic job defensively so far on this Marauder offense. Again, Mark Armstrong, the 5-star recruit, only has 2 points so far in this one. As Omari Moore misses the second shot, Mark Armstrong will get the rebound. Let's see if he can get going with about 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Mark gets it. Zion to Tyler Lingham. Back to Ben Guy, who loses it. And that's going to be out of bounds against Hudson Catholic. And again, this tenacious defense by the Hawks giving all sorts of problems to the Marauders.
Hudson Catholic has caught St. Peter's Prep sleeping. I mean, the Marauders cannot get anything going. Every possession they have, I can't remember the last time they shot a ball. Everything is being stripped away from them, ripped away from them.
Mark Armstrong gets a three! Mark should need a three to the Marauders, and they're now down 6.
That might be the momentum change they need, Renato.
And there is a steal. Here comes Mark Armstrong! Lays it in! Mark Armstrong, 5 consecutive points, and just like that, a 4-point deficit to the Marauders.
And that's what happens when you have Magic Mark Armstrong on your team. If he had dunked that ball, this place would have literally exploded. He laid it up because he didn't want his decibels to be shattered in his ears.
And Hudson Catholic will take a timeout with 4:16 left in the first half. We're going to be right back, right here on D1 Media Pro, sponsored as always by the North Jersey Orthopedic and Sports Institute.
He's going to take it himself for a championship.
A double play wins it from Frazier. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McKinnon's on touchdown.
Into the layup goes at the buzzer.
Volusia wins it. The championship.
And we are back here after the Hudson Catholic timeout. 4:16 left here in the second quarter. The Hawks up 21-17. And Joe, crazy start to this game. The Marauders were down almost 10-1. Mark Armstrong just rebound for 5 consecutive points to make it a 4-point game.
Yeah, you know, the Marauders seem like they've got a little bit more energy now, but they've got to stop Hudson Catholic, especially defensively, because they're getting smothered right now.
And there's a shot in and out of the rim. Rebound right to Gertrude. Elijah Gertrude with the slam gets Hudson Catholic back a 6-point lead. Great instincts there by Elijah Gertrude.
Yeah, he just knew exactly where to go and how to get it in there. The Marauders are missing their big man Jackson Tyndall, and Hudson Catholic is taking huge advantage of that. They are dominating in the paint right now. If the Marauders don't hit their shots, they're going to fall behind very heavily like we saw before.
And it looks like Matt Kinsley has taken a seat on the bench for Jordan Taylor, number 30 in the lineup. The bang guy also in as well. Back to Zion Fowler. Again, Mark not getting open looks right now. Got to get off to Armstrong. Here comes Mark. Mark looking for an opening. A deep three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Fowler. Gets the layup. 9 points for Zion Fowler. This league cut back to 4.
Zion Fowler has gotten to a little bit of sleep ever since we saw him with that huge run before, but he's been so good for this team early on because they were putting so much pressure on Armstrong that he exploded early on.
And there's a foul off the steal against number 5, Omari Moore. That is foul number 7. That means Prep is going to be in the bonus. Mark Armstrong will go to line for 2 with 1-on-1 with 3:03 left here in the first half. So we're looking for some defensive positioning for the Marauders again. A 1-on-1 for Mark Armstrong. 3:03 left here in the first half. And his first free throw. It's money. It's good. So Marauder deficit cut to 3. As he looks for a second free throw. 2 shots. Good for Mark Armstrong. He now has 9, believe it or not, in this first half. The deficit now cut to 2 for the Marauders.
You know, the Marauders are doing a great job of trying to claw their way back in this one.
Oh, a bad foul there by Jordan Armour. As Aaron Masting will go to the line for a 3-point free throw opportunity again.
There's a huge chance for Hudson Catholic to extend their lead. The Marauders are clawing their way back into this one. They're finally getting some points on the board after they really were not able to score for a while. The score right now is 21 Prep, Hudson Catholic 23. You got to remember the score just a few minutes ago. Hudson Catholic 21, Prep 12. So Prep's doing a fantastic job. They just got to put a little bit more and take this lead.
As Alex Massug makes the first. He has 2 more free throws coming up. Again, both teams now in the bonus. But again, this was a shooting foul, so he won't get 3 free throws here. Makes the second. Hudson Catholic lead up to 3. 24-21. Let's see if we can hit the third here. And again, this will be his second consecutive 3-point opportunity at the line. Makes all 3. Hudson Catholic lead back up to 4 with 2:47 left here. Tylingo gonna get fouled. 26-21. He's gonna get fouled. That's gonna be Brian Pettiray Diaz, as Tyler Lingham will go back to the line for a one-on-one situation.
You know, Lingham, like we said, Renato, he's part of that secondary scores. Him and Zion Feller have done a fantastic job. Armstrong's shown flashes in this one, but he's just being so guarded well. You can't really get past that.
Nice block there by Matt Kinsler, who's back on the floor. Mark Armstrong. Mark Armstrong slips. Recovers. And we got? We got jump ball. And the coach, Nick Mariota, not happy with the referee right now. Coaches are ready to get the Hudson Catholic here.
You know, Renato, having Matt Kinsler come back into this game, he started off a little bit shaky, wasn't as physical in the paint like we said. He might be dealing with a little bit of an injury, but he rested, came back, showed that physical side of him, and he dominated on that glass play to get the rebound.
And Tyler Lingham has missed 4 free throws already in this game. Kind of costly right when the North going down 5. Nice deal there by Mark Armstrong. Mark dribbles down the lane, no good, gets his own rebound. Able to put it down. Mark Armstrong with 11 points. The Denison now come back to 3. Tyler Pettiford. And that's a tip. Steal by Zion Fowler. Zion Fowler to Tyler Lingham. Back to Zion. No shot. Mark Armstrong going to get control of the ball. Mark dribbles. Nice move down the lane. It's good. Mark Armstrong with a little bit of a flashy play to get down the lane. Gordon going down 1. Tyler Pettiford. That's a 3-pointer. Elijah Gertrude. Nice response there by Hudson Catholic to get the lead back up to 4.
Hudson Catholic has done a fantastic job, Renato, of just when the Marauders think they've gotten the momentum back, stopping them, saying, nope, we still got this, making a big-time shot, getting a big-time stop, and they made a huge shot there.
Tyler, the shot's no good. Here comes the hot Pettiford going against numbers. Back to Elijah Gertrude. That's a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound by Ben Guy. Hands off to Mark Armstrong. He's going to dribble. He's going to go down the lane. No good. Partially blocked. Rebound by Lingham, but how perfect gets the tip. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. A steal by Mark Armstrong. And a layup. Mark Armstrong is good. Look at the contact. No call by the ref. Warriors down 2. Inside. Offensive foul. Against Hudson Catholic. Great play. And Matt Kinsler north of the ball back with 36.6 left to go in the first half.
You know, Renato, you don't want to give too many NBA comparisons, but that reminded me of LeBron James in the finals, getting the basket, going down, getting the stop. It's a fantastic job there by Armstrong, really coming into the moment when his team needs him.
And a great job by Matt Kinsler creating the offensive foul as well. The Mars, 36.6 seconds left. They might hold it for the last time here.
Yeah, 36 seconds left. They want to have a tie game going into halftime, or even better for the Marauders, the lead with a 3-point shot. But this is going to be a tough one for them. You know, Hudson Catholic knows what they're defending right now. They need the lead going into halftime.
And Mark Armstrong with 13 points in the quarter. He's been sensational. What we got here?
Probably timeout, I'd say.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout. It looks like head coach. We're gonna have an out of bounds play. Looks like some confusion with the time. 29.4 right now. We're gonna hand off to Ben Guy. Ben Guy gonna try to dribble out for the last shot. Ben Guy to Mark Armstrong. Mark Armstrong to Ben Guy. Looks like a design play for Mark here. That guy inside to Lingham. Lingham loses control of the handoff. Out of bounds. Ball Hudson Catholic with 4.8 left here in the first half.
That was extremely messy by the Marauders. Ball movement wasn't cooking for them. They didn't get a nice open shot. You know, Hudson Catholic is just stifling them defensively, so they got to get something better going.
Let's see what Hudson Catholic does here. 5 seconds. 3 for 3. No good. And that's the end of the first half. A very exciting battle between two of the top 10 teams in the state of New Jersey, as number 7 Hudson Catholic is up 29-27 here at the half. We're going to be right back for all the second half coverage right here on D1 Media Pro.
They score! Lloyd attacking and throws it down! Touchdown for St. Peter's!
I'm here with Darren Lewis
with Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Presses Achua.
About doing overtime.
They score! Lloyd attacking and throws it down! Touchdown for St. Peter's!
I'm here with Darren Lewis
with Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Presses Achua.
About doing overtime.
They score! Lloyd attacking and throws it down! Touchdown for St. Peter's!
I'm here with Darren Lewis
with Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Presses Achua.
About doing overtime.
They score! Lloyd attacking and throws it down! Touchdown for St. Peter's!
I'm here with Darren Lewis
with Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Presses Achua.
About doing overtime.
The North Jersey Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute is the preferred practice for diagnosis and orthopedic treatment in New Jersey. From the moment you become a patient in our practice, our experienced team supports you until your full recovery with education, compassion, and understanding. Our focus includes sports injuries, as well as the treatment of a broad range of orthopedic complaints, from common tendon ailments and arthritic joint pain to traumatic injuries. Our facility offers an on-site physical therapy suite, in conjunction with specifically designed exercise programs, non-invasive and advanced healing technology. We can not only address the current injury, but also find the underlying cause, such as muscle weakness, imbalance, or improper form. We also offer non-surgical modalities, such as platelet-rich plasma injections, which can lead to an accelerated recovery. To provide efficient and excellent care, personal interactions and individualized attention for each patient is important. We are committed to create a protocol that can eliminate similar injuries in the future. At North Jersey Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute, we are dedicated to providing the highest standard of care and comfort of athletes, including patients with non-related sports injuries. Board-certified orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist Dr. Michael Rusinella utilizes non-surgical and minimally invasive surgical procedures to help patients regain back their quality of life.
The middle, barreling towards the goal line. Baldwin is in for a Vance touchdown.
Right down the middle, man. This guy, and he keep going, and he
the ball's loose.
And they hop back on it, and that's a touchdown.
Short punt, bounces at the 35, fielded at the 40 by Quick, out to the corner. He's got blockers and a lot of green grass in front of him. Cuts back, he's in for a touchdown.
Swing pass in the flat.
If he gets to the corner, he's going to get in the end zone.
Touchdown.
Good job, block. Third down and 17, a handoff, getting to the outside. There's a first down, and all the way to the races is Elijah McWilliams to the house for a touchdown and for an IMIC for a division championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship.
A double play, Winston the Free. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McKinnon touchdown.
Into the layup goes at the buzzer.
Elijah wins it. The championship.
They score!
Floyd attacking and throws it down.
Touchdown for St. Peter's.
I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Precious Achua.
Battle through in overtime.
So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on.
One of New Jersey's premier high school basketball teams gets their coverage from D1 Media Pro, and it goes like this.
Finds Floyd to tie things up. Tie game. 62 apiece. 90 seconds.
Floyd attacking and throws it down. Corey Floyd. A missed opportunity down low behind the back to Bueno and one. Lawrence with Floyd to lob it up for the slam. Too low for Dunn. Wilcher to Floyd. Lays it in and one on the lob.
Thought about the three. Drives baseline. Oh, what a start for Corey Floyd.
Rowdy here with Corey Floyd after a tough 6.
Wilcher, three. Got it. Simeon Wilcher is fired up.
And Simeon Wilcher all alone with the flush. Rowdy here with Simeon Wilcher. And a pass taken away by Marshall. And he'll throw it down. Tosses it ahead to Valencia. Sering driving and throws it down. He can't get around and a turnover. Corey Floyd has it. Step through, laying through the basket. Marcus Rowdy here with Roselle Catholic head coach Dave Boff. Dave, you're coming up.
Now it's your time to join.
Screen pass out in the flat, caught, and it's a touchdown for St. Peter's. O'Donnell swinging away, puts it over the shortstop's head. That's a base hit. It'll score one. Faraz on his way home. Throw is not in time. Going quickly. Bullock takes the snap, throws to the far side. Wide open touchdown.
In there, called strike 3 looking. Mulcahy strikes out the side. He's perfect through 2.
Now up ahead for the Marauders. Here comes Bigwitz. They score! Michael Benkovitz for St. Peter's putt. Bounced on the ground to short. Faraz Fields flipped to O'Donnell 1. Throw on to first in time for a double play. Just we'll look back out there for the Marauders. He takes the snap. Looking over the middle. Has a man. Can he scores? Reels it in. 35. Stick on to defenders. 2 on to the 20. Once again, hit in the air to deep center field. Sicka moving on the back at the wall. It's gone! Ellis Reed with a 2-run blast. And the Marauders have a 6-0 lead.
St. Peter's Prep has the best coverage for its student athletes. Why don't you?
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
And we are back here for the start of the second half at the barn in downtown Jersey City. I'm Ronaldo Rodriguez alongside Joe Henry. And Joe, what an interesting and exciting first half that was.
Yeah, I mean, Ronaldo, there's just a lot of back and forth. Hudson Catholic established a lead early on, and they just rode with it. They were dominant, aggressive, didn't really give St. Peter's much. You know, St. Peter's kept trying to come back. Hudson Catholic at one point had a 10-point lead, but the Marauders kept clawing and scratching to get their way back in this game, and they were getting closed down by 2 at the half. They had a chance to maybe even take the lead, but lost the ball, gave Hudson Catholic another chance.
And Mark Armstrong led the Marauders 15 points in the first half, 14 in that second quarter. Zion Fowler, the depth scoring to the Marauders with 9 points. For Hudson Catholic, Tahal Pennifer and Elijah Gertrude, as we mentioned on the pregame show, again showing their dominance with 8 points each as well. We got another 60 more minutes of game time here in downtown Jersey City. I'm very excited for this conclusion to the game, Joe. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, this should be a real thriller, Renato. When you think about what happened that first time they matched up, St. Peter's won 51-46. Hudson Catholic is coming out with a vengeance. You said during the break that it seems like the first team to hit 50 might win this game, so we'll see how that happens because both teams are playing out of their mind defensively right now.
And welcome to Hudson County, in which defense is at a premium. So, we're going to start the third quarter here. I believe the Marauders will start off with the ball. It's going to be Tyler Lingham on the inbounds. As we get set for the start of the second half, again, I'm Ronaldo Rodriguez alongside Joe Henry. Second half on the way here at the barn. Mark Armstrong takes the feed, hands it back off to Tyler Lingham. Tyler Lingham gets a little pick from Bryce Anderson. Tyler Lingham drives, no good. Rebound by Zion. Bad pass, and that's going to be out of bounds against the Marauders. Hudson Catholic would take possession.
You know, it was a tough play there, Renato. It seems like there was an opportunity for Prep to scoop up the rebound and get a potential shot, but they let it get past them. Not a lot of aggression, not a lot of speed, not a lot of quickness there to help them get that chance.
It's going to be interesting what both coaches dial up here in the second half. Again, Hudson comes with a tenacious defense, getting that big one-on-one, going to keep doing that. And there's a three-pointer, in and out of the rim, rebound by Hudson Catholic. Offensive foul against Hudson. That's Aaron Davis. That's his third foul in the game. Marauders will get the ball right in front of their student section with 7:30 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Renato, the student section has been fantastic in this one, and they're hoping to keep that momentum going and try to affect Hudson Catholic as best they can.
And Zion inbounds it to Mark Armstrong. It looks like they're trying to give Mark Armstrong a little more touches here to start the second half. Here's Mark. Mark looks for a lane. Doesn't see one. Spin move. Off the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. No good. Rebound Hudson Catholic. And Elijah Gertrude inside. Massa no good. Rebound no good. Third shot no good. Rebound by Zion Fowler. Zion Fowler hands out to Mark Armstrong. A deep three. Short. Airballs it. Out of bounds. Hudson Catholic.
That was a tough shot there, Renato. Extremely deep, extremely far out, and he did end up airballing it. You can't give up those possessions, especially if you're not even going to hit the rim. But he is Mark Armstrong, so he gets the benefit of the doubt on those.
And here comes Xavier Edwards to Alex Masson, back to Elijah to Bob Penford, loose ball, hands off, a three-pointer, it's good! Aaron Davis for three, and the Hudson Catholic back up to 5. Here comes Tyler Lingham now. Gonna switch off here. Tyler Lingham will hand the ball to Zion Fowler. Back to Mark Armstrong. Tyler thought about a three, takes it. Tries to get into Matt Kinsler. Back to Matt Kinsler. Oh, spin move! Broken his ankle! And that's the basket! What a basket there by Matt Kinsler.
What a move there by the big man to snatch somebody's ankles.
Nice block there by Tyler Lingham. On Xavier Edwards. And a foul against Elijah Gertrude. Nice block from behind there by Tyler Lingham. That's a second foul for Hudson Catholic already. Again, I'm going to keep an eye on the foul situation. They reset in the second second half. But again, with these defenses, there's going to be a lot of foul opportunities coming up.
Yeah, Renato, that first half was so physical for both these teams. Obviously, they both got a little aggressive with those fouls. Early bonus because of how many fouls. They're hoping to limit that. Nobody wants to foul out in what is the biggest game of the year so far.
Oh, and then now for Mark Armstrong, that was a pretty reverse layup. Foul against Tyler Lingham there. Off the rebound by Elijah Gertrude. 5:37 here left in the third quarter. Again, Hudson Catholic up 32-29. Tahab Hereford dribbles it up the court. Oh, it's steal by Matt Kinsler. Matt Kinsler misses the dunk. He missed the dunk. He should have just went for the layup drill.
Yeah, you know, Renato, it was almost funny. He was just waiting up there like, what happened? He was hanging on. Obviously, thought that was the best case scenario to get points for his team. But in a game this close, those are the plays that will kill you.
And Zion Fowler gets his third foul. Both teams up to 2 so far in the third quarter. Top header for that's Alex Nassau. To Elijah Gertrude, good play on the defense there. Fancy layup, Elijah Gertrude. Back to a 5-point lead for Hudson Catholic. He now has 10 in the contest. Mark Armstrong dribbles it up the court. Hands out to Zion Fowler. Zion to Tyler Lingham. Lingham to Matt Kinsler. Matt Kinsler, floater, no good. Rebound, Matt Kinsler. Looking for a situation. Off the glass, no good. Tyler Lingham in the air gets the layup. In order never to back down to 3.
What a job by the Marauders on the fourth chance, I believe. Good job at getting the rebound. They've really missed that part of their game in this one. They haven't gotten those second, third, fourth chance opportunities like Hudson Catholic has, but a great job there.
In and out. No good. Elijah Gertrude lays it in. Elijah Gertrude now with 12 points. Now we're going to have an injury on the floor. Looks like Matt Kinsler is slow to get up. And you mentioned in the pregame, Matt Kinsler is dealing with an injury.
Yeah, you know, I heard Matt Kinsler dealing with an injury, but he was going to try to play as much as he could. Didn't expect him to get these kind of minutes early on. Thought they might take him for the fourth quarter, keep him early on, rest him for a bit. But he's an Iron Man walking out there, you know, on his own weight, getting over the sideline, physical, big man. He's done a lot for them. Obviously, that missed dunk would have been huge for the Marauders, but they did not get that one in.
I wonder if he re-injured himself on that dunk, Joe.
It's definitely a possibility given how high he went and the type of jump he had to do. But regardless, he's played well this entire game.
So the Marauders have a 4-guard set right now. And Bryce Anderson at center. Mark Armstrong, Ben Guy, Zion Fowler. Mark Armstrong, the jumper. No good rebound. Rejected by Xavier Edwards on the rejection. Mark Armstrong. And they're going to get fouled. Foul by Tahab Pettiford there again. Now, they're going to get that to Alex Maxson. Alex Maxson will get the foul. That is his third of the contest. Jordan Taylor now checking in for the Marauders.
Yeah, again, some guys out there that we haven't seen so far in this one. The Marauders, Hudson Catholic. These guys are drenched in sweat, Renato. They're exhausted playing this whole game. Super aggressive. You know, fun fact, the Marauders only played 6 guys in their first win against Hudson Catholic this season. Their only win, assuming they don't win this one.
And again, the Matt Kinsler injury looming large now. You have to depend on guys like Jordan Taylor and Bryce Anderson to step up on the bigs. Tyler Lingham to Mark Armstrong. Mark looking for an opening. Gonna get a pick from Jordan Taylor. Takes a 3. Ben Guy, Tyler Lingham a 3, in and out, no good rebound. Elijah Gertrude, he's been all over the place in this third quarter. Elijah Gertrude down the lane, misses the layup, no good. Rebound, Ben Guy, outloads it to Mark Armstrong. Reverse layup and gets it down. Mark Armstrong with 17, but they're sitting out by 3. And again, top person to get it to Elijah Gertrude, who's been sensational so far. Third quarter.
Yeah, all these stars, Renato, are matching up really well against each other. A good job by all of them.
Because Mark Armstrong about the rebound. Spin move! Gets fouled on the play. Mark Armstrong looks like he's ready to take over this game, Joe.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job, Renato, of getting a lot of points when he needs to.
And that's going to be foul number 4 against Hudson Catholic. Number 4 against Aaron Davis. Mark Armstrong will go to the line for 2. It's 36-33 Hudson Catholic with 2:55 left here in the third quarter. First free throw in and out for Mark Armstrong. So again, the lead remains free. And a capacity crowd here at the barn in downtown Jersey City. Again, number 4 against number 7 in the state of New Jersey. Great matchup so far, living up to the billing. Mark Armstrong trying to hit his second free throw, and he rams out. Uncharacteristic there for Mark Armstrong, missing 2 consecutive free throws, and the Hudson Catholic lead still free.
Yeah, fantastic job there by Hudson Catholic, forcing the shots, and then the Marauders missed them. So a good chance for the Hudson Catholic here to extend their lead.
Amari Moore front irons, and the rebound by Jordan Armour, who's now checking the game for the Marauders. Mark Armstrong looking for a pick, gets to Tyler Lingham. Lingham to Ben Guy, picks a free. Ben Guy looking for room to Jordan Armour. A foul against number 5, Amari Moore. That is now the 5th foul in this third quarter. Morris almost going to the bonus here as Hudson Catholic already with 5 fouls in the third quarter.
Yeah, so many fouls here, Renato, and the lead by Hudson Catholic seems like the Marauders had a lot of chances to close it up, but they're just not hitting their shots right now.
Jordan Armour thought about a 3, but they handed it off to Mark Armstrong instead. Mark, a deep 3, got it! Mark Armstrong, 20 points out of the 36. We're tied at 36.
Yeah, that's classic Mark Armstrong for you. You need a big shot, he'll give it to you.
Xavier Edwards, back to Elijah Gertrude. Nice move. Inside, lays it in. What a battle this is. Elijah Gertrude. And we got a timeout for Hudson Catholic with 1:43 left in the third quarter. We're going to be right back on D1 Media Pro.
One of New Jersey's premier high school basketball teams gets their coverage from D1 Media Pro, and it goes like this.
Finds Floyd to tie things up. Tie game! 62 apiece. 90 seconds.
Floyd attacking and throws it down. Corey Floyd. A missed opportunity down low behind the back to Bueno and one. Lawrence with Floyd to lob it up for the slam. Too low for Dunn. Wilcher to Floyd. Lays it in and one on the lob.
Thought about the 3. Drives baseline. Oh, what a start for Corey Floyd.
Rowdy here with Corey Floyd after a tough.
Wilcher 3.
And we're back here at the barn, downtown Jersey City. Hudson Catholic has taken a timeout. And again, Joe, 38-36 Hudson Catholic. What do the Marauders have to do here in the next minute 43 to try to get back the lead?
I think what they need to do is I think they need to get more movement, more ball movement, because it seems like a lot of their shots have come off crazy threes, just getting inside, ramming it. I think they need to move the ball around, really have a successful play of getting it around, having everybody get their touch, and then finding out, all right, who's going to be able to score, who's going to give us the best chance in this one.
So, it looks like the Marauders will take it off the inbounds. With a minute 43 left, right in front of the student section. It's going to be Zion Fowler, back to Mark Armstrong, back to Zion Fowler, play a little pitch catch. Like on the football field for Zion Fowler's going to Pittsburgh next season. Mark Armstrong, back to Ben Guy. Ben Guy looking for somebody to open, gets it to Tyler Lingham. Tyler Lingham looks, gets a screen from Ben Guy. Tyler Lingham for free, and now the one, Jordan Taylor gets a rebound and a foul. Great job by Jordan Taylor there, and that's Hudson Catholic, 6 fouls ready to have.
Yeah, just a lot of foul trouble there for Hudson Catholic. Seems like they've gotten themselves in a lot of trouble. They're going to have to be conservative with some of their guys here in the fourth.
Inside, Tyler Lingham gets the lay-in, and we got another tie game. Tyler Lincoln, number 7 points. With about a minute left to go here in the third quarter, we're tied at 38. Here comes Elijah Gertrude to Xavier Edwards. Xavier Edwards looks to Tahab Pettiford. Tahab Pettiford. Good defense by Marr. Back to Xavier Edwards. Elijah Gertrude, mid-range jumper. Foul against Jordan Taylor on the play. Elijah Gertrude to the line with 46.4 left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, you know, it's going to give Hudson Catholic a good chance here to get to that 40 mark. And Renato, as we said, you know, after halftime, the first one to 50 was going to have a really good chance to win this one. Seems like it's getting back and forth, but as this third quarter winds down, that 50 mark is really where you're going to have to start seeing these guys play. Last time the Marauders won 51 to 46, so Hudson Catholic is hoping to guard that 50 mark, and the Marauders are hoping to hit it.
So, and again, Matt Kinsler still not out there for Marr. Jordan Taylor taking his place. He's the one who committed the foul there. Elijah Gertrude looking to make the second, to make it a 2-point lead, and he does. He's now up to 16 points in this one. Marauders down 2 now, with 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Tyler Lingham to Ben Guy. Zion Fowler for 3! In and out of the rim. Nice rebound again, Jordan Taylor. Out of bounds against him. 32.1 seconds left to go in the third. Hudson Catholic will take it.
You know, Renato, the downfall of the Marauders in this game has not been anything crazy. It's just how messy they've been. They have not been clean polished. They don't look like they're ready to face this Hudson Catholic team, but they're matching up against them so well. Everything Hudson Catholic does is so calculated and so talented. The Marauders are just bursting at the seams. They don't really know. You know, it's like a sawed-off shotgun. It's really messy right now.
Here comes Elijah Gertrude looking for the final shot, it looks like. Elijah Gertrude gets stripped. Loose ball. 3. And now no good. That's going to do it here for 3 quarters of play. Hudson Catholic, number 7 for the state of New Jersey, up on the Marauders, number 4 New Jersey, 40 to 38. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter right here on D1 Media Pro.
Lloyd attacking and throws it down!
Touchdown for St. Peter's!
I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Precious Achua.
About doing overtime.
Having Matt Kinsler.
And Jackson Tyndall.
Well, we knew Jackson was coming, so now having Matt right now, so really comes.
They score! Lloyd attacking and throws it down!
Touchdown for St. Peter's!
I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Precious Achua.
About doing overtime.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
And we are back here for the fourth quarter here in downtown Jersey City at the Barn. Hudson Catholic up 40 to 38. Joe, darts going into the fourth quarter here.
You know, this is where legacy moments are made here. Renato for the prep team. They've got a lot of seniors. The main star players for Hudson Catholic, they're underclassmen, obviously. So for the Marauders, they want to cement their legacy. Some of the best players, they got to show up here. But Hudson Catholic is really going for that split. If they win this game, you know, they are right back in that elite New Jersey, and you could even say they're better than prep as a whole.
And look who's back on the floor, Joe. Matt Kinsler is back out there for the start of the fourth quarter. Good sign from the Marauders baseball.
Yeah, we were talking during the break, Renato, just about how much they're missing him under the glass.
A 3-pointer there by Tahab Pettiford makes it a 5-point game, Joe. Continue with that.
Yeah, but Matt Kinsler just such a dominating presence, obviously dealing with an injury. We've been saying that all broadcast, but he needs to be out there helping his team if he can, and they've really missed his presence. They went with a 4-guard set, and that was just not working for them.
Matt Kinsler dribbles, loses the ball. Here comes the hot Pettiford. It's a hot Pettiford, backs it out. Pettiford takes a three, hands it off to Massa. A three-pointer. It's good! Back-to-back three. Amari Moore with the three there. Marauder deficit now down to 8. Hudson Catholic up 46-38 with 6:49 to go. Timeout Marauders. We'll be right back on D1 Media Pro.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
To the top now.
Screen pass out in the flat, caught, and it's a touchdown for St. Peter's.
O'Donnell swinging away, puts it over the shortstop's head. That's a base hit. It'll score one. Faraz on his way home. Throw is not in time.
Going quickly, Bullock takes the snap, throws to the far side, wide open, touchdown.
In there, called strike 3 looking. Mulcahy strikes out the side. He's perfect through 2.
Now up ahead for the Marauders. Here comes Bigwitz. They score! Michael Benkovitz for St. Peter's Prep.
And we are back here after the timeout. Hudson Catholic up 46-38 on the Marauders. And again, the Hot Pettiford and Elijah Gertrude show continues. They got 46 points for Hudson Catholic, while Mark Armstrong has 20 points for the Marauders. And Joe, as you mentioned in the pregame, the Gertrude and Pettiford combination continues to make rain and trouble for the Marauders.
Yeah, right now they're just so powerful. They're 2 stars, them and Mark Armstrong, they really lead their teams. And they're younger guys, so they're really going to continue to develop in this program and take over. The Marauders need to find a way to neutralize them if they want to come back in this one.
And for the Marauders, it looks like they're going to go with Armstrong, Lingham, Guy, Kinsler, and Jordan Taylor. Try to get some size up front. And Kyle Lingham to Matt Kinsler to Mark Armstrong. Mark Armstrong gets fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2. And Joe, that's foul number 7 for Hudson. That means Prep is now in the bonus.
Yeah, they really have to be careful here, Renato. We've been saying this entire game, you do not want to get into foul trouble in a game like this where you got to worry about your guys going in. So, Mark Armstrong gets to shoot 2 here, can cut the deficit. That would be huge for the Marauders.
And he misses the first 3 consecutive missed free throws for Mark Armstrong. Very uncharacteristic of him.
There have been a lot of missed free throws in this one.
A lot of missed free throws for the Marauders so far. Let's see if Mark can make number 2. He does. Deficit now down to 7. 6:42 left here in the fourth quarter. Almost a bad pass there. Good pressure by the Marauder defense. They get it away. Xavier Edwards. And the foul. Xavier Edwards gets the bucket. And he's going to line for a 3-point play.
Renato, that was an insane play. To cut through the Marauders, to get in there, get the roll, and get the foul shot. I mean, what a job by Hudson Catholic. This is a huge time for them, and they're just doing a fantastic job of trying to ice the Marauders out of this one.
The free throw is good. Xavier Edwards has made the Hudson Catholic lead up to 9 with 6:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. Tyler Lingham looking for a lane. Tyler Lingham almost loses it. Lingham puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Marauder, no. Hudson Catholic. What we got jump ball. The possession's gonna go to. Let's see what they decide here. It looks like it's gonna be Marauder ball. Looks like out of the out of bounds, I believe. Yes, it will be Marauder ball out of the inbounds. 6:12 left to go in the fourth quarter. Tyler Lingham will take it out on the inbounds, right below the basket. Lingham gets it to Zion. Back to Mark. Mark to Zion. Back to Mark. Mark Armstrong. A deep 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebound. Tyler Lingham gets rejected by Elijah Gertrude. Rebound, loose ball. Who gets it? Marauders get it. A timeout, Marauders. A great effort there by Ben Guy. But again, Marauders still down 10. 5:48 left to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to be right back here on D1 Media Pro.
He's going to take it himself for a championship.
A double play wins it for Frazier. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McKinnon's touchdown.
Into the layup, goes at the buzzer.
Elijah wins it. The championship.
They score! Floyd attacking and throws it down.
Touchdown for St. Peter's.
I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Presses Achua.
About doing overtime.
And we're back here at the barn in an exciting matchup between number 4 St. Peter's Prep, number 7 Hudson Catholic. Marauders down 10 with 5:48 left in the fourth quarter. I'm Rodriguez alongside Joe Henry. Joe, what are the Marauders got to do to come back in this one?
I think the first thing that needs to happen, Renato, we can talk all we want about offense, but they need to stop Hudson Catholic. They're letting them get second, third, and fourth chance opportunities, but they don't even need it because Hudson Catholic is scoring so quickly. They need to make a defensive stop.
It's time Lingham off the inbounds. Lingham looking for a lane. Lingham back to Mark. To Zion, back to Mark Armstrong now. Mark Armstrong looks. Mark is going to get fouled. He's going to get fouled. That's going to be that one-on-one situation for Mark Armstrong coming up with 5:29 left here in the fourth quarter. And as we mentioned, Joe, the Marauders is going to be in the bonus the rest of the way.
Yeah, Renato, I mean, so many fouls in this one. There's 5:29 left in terms of time, but already in the bonus, just a shocking amount of fouls.
Marauders got to make the free throws here. Let's see if Mark Armstrong makes it first. He does. So the lead now cut to 49-90 with the second free throw coming up. Second one is good. Mark Armstrong now with 23 points in the contest. Marauders down 8. And a turnover, no! Hudson Catholic, Elijah good too. This is the dunk! Not about Marauders ball. And Joe, if the Marauders come back in this one, that missed dunk might be something to remember.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a lot of missed opportunities, especially by the Marauders in this one. But that one play by Hudson Catholic, if the Marauders find a way to get back into this game, down 8 with the ball, that would be crazy.
So 5:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Mark Armstrong's going to get the pass off the inbound. He's going to dribble up to half court. Mark Armstrong looking for a lane. Again, does not get anywhere. Mark Armstrong again looks for a lane. Spins. Mark Armstrong. In and out. Matt Kinsler rebound. And another foul. Another foul against Hudson Catholic. Matt Kinsler will now go to line for 2.
There have just been so many of these, Renato, just so many fouls by Hudson Catholic. They've got to be careful. You know, they've been counting on the Marauders to miss their free throws, which we've seen a lot of, but they can't keep doing that. If the Marauders start hitting these, this game's going to get a lot closer, a lot faster.
And Xavier Edwards, his fourth foul. He's going to come out of the game right now. Matt Kinsler to the line for 1-on-1. Makes the first. Cuts the lead now down to 7. And again, with a lot of time left in this game, Joe, Marauders got to hit the free throws late.
Yeah, they've got to make these.
Matt Kinsler misses the second. Rebound by Hudson Catholic. And they're going to take it up with Elijah Gertrude. Back to Alice Maxon. A three-pointer. In and out. Rebound Matt Kinsler. Up and down the floor. Tyler Lingham. Misses a layup. Rebound Ben Guy. Matt Kinsler a 3. Got it! Matt Kinsler from downtown. Marauders lead. Marauders cut to 4.
What?
Hudson Catholic. Yeah, I was going to say, that was a goaltend. Goaltend.
Renato, we talked about how Matt Kinsler was an X factor in this game. And if they got him and got him going, the big man, that would be massive for them.
So after the goaltending, at 51-45, Hudson Catholic. There's 4:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to be right back on D1 Media Pro.
They score! Lloyd attacking and throws it down!
Touchdown for St. Peter's!
I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Precious Achua.
About doing overtime.
And we're back here at the timeout. 4:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. 51-45, Hudson Catholic. The student section for the Marauders trying to roll the team to victory here as Mark Armstrong will get the inbound pass. He's going to dribble up the court. Mark Armstrong, tight, going to spin, dribble, almost loses the handle. Mark Armstrong, Mark Armstrong again. He has 25, and the deficit goes down to 4.
What a job by the Marauders slicing into this deficit, and it is deafening to hear Renato.
Steal! Tyler Mark Armstrong! Mark Armstrong slams it in! 2-point deficit! The Marauders going crazy right now! And another steal! No, that could be a foul! Almost a backcourt violation, but a foul against Tyler Lehman, and this crowd is going absolutely bananas!
This is insane, almost insane, as the Marauders slicing into this deficit, making it a 2-point game. It's shocking, but they've done it. They're doing a great job of trying to come back in this one. They want that win.
Insane crowd here to the party downtown Jersey City. What a special out here. Only see right here on D1 Media Pro. Here comes Sahab Pettiford. Against Mark Armstrong. Sahab Pettiford. Looking for a lane. Sahab Pettiford. Let's get him open. Watch out for Elijah Gertrude. Good defense by Matt Kinsler. Sahab Pettiford spins. Stolen by Mark Armstrong. Lloyd got a chance to keep the lead here with 3:17 left to go in the fourth.
What an opportunity here for the Marauders with the ball and Mark Armstrong.
Gets blocked. Great job by Hudson Cap on the block there. They're going to push it up the floor. Alex Masson going to get fouled. And then he's going to shoot the shooting foul that gets Matt Kinsler. Alex Masson to the line for 2. We got to catch our breath there a little, Joe.
Yeah, it's yellow intense here. We're screaming a little bit because it's so loud. Gotta take a deep breath. Try out the sweat.
So, Alex Masson to the line for 2. With 3:01 left to go in the fourth quarter. Misses the first free throw, and this crowd is making it of it right now. Let's see what happens on the second free throw, but man, Joe, this crowd has just jumped 180 degrees.
Yeah, it is getting crazy here, Renato. If they miss this free throw, this place might literally explode.
And he misses it! He misses the second free throw! Marauders down 2. 2:55 left to go in regulation. Tyler Lingham dribbles it up the court. Tyler sees the lane. Lays it in! And we're tied at 51! Unbelievable! Here comes Sahab Pettiford. He's going to dribble it up the court. Sahab Pettiford looks away. So Elijah Gertrude gave him the 2 to help Hudson Catholic all game long.
Hudson Catholic needs to come back in and regain momentum. They are losing it by the second. It is slipping out of their hands. They need to come back and find a way to get back in this game. Even though it is tied, it feels like the Marauders have a huge lead the way they're playing. They're right in this game. They just got to start making some of their shots.
Looks like that free throw is the worst of the way. Helps us down to the bonus with Hudson Catholic. But only in one touchdown, so it should be more involved, I think.
Yeah, definitely some interesting conversation about to be had.
Looks like it will be Hudson got the ball aside. It was a one-on-one. That was no good. And here comes Hudson Catholic inside Elijah Virtue. Too much traffic. Nothing there. Elijah Virtue. Down Pettit for the three. Off the man. No good. Rebound. Tyler Lincoln. But he double dribbled. The ball. Hudson Catholic will get the ball back. They wanted a foul call. Nothing was called there. Again, 2:15 left to go in regulation. Tied at 51. Hudson Catholic take it out of the inbounds.
Yeah, some obvious aggression there.
And it's a 3-second violation. It's a 5-second violation against Hudson Catholic. The crowd wreaking havoc against the Hawks, and the Boys take over.
Not a lot of time here left, Renato. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Both teams want to win this game. They need to win this game if they want to seriously contend. They've got to get this one done. Hudson Catholic is losing momentum by the second, but they've got a chance. The Marauders, they are stealing that momentum, and they want to win this game.
Here comes Mark Armstrong now off the dribble. Mark Armstrong looking for a lane. Mark Armstrong gets inside, misses the layup, no good. Rebound, Elijah Virtue. Salad gets banged down. Elijah Virtue goes to line for a one-on-one situation. 1:50 left to go in regulation here. And again, 3 throws the rest of the way for both sides. Hudson Catholic with 9,000. Marauders with 8. Let's see, this crowd has been wreaking havoc on the Hudson Catholic free throws. Let's see if they can do it again here.
Yeah, I mean, this crowd has done a really good job of finding a way to get them to miss it.
Here comes Elijah Virtue for the line. And he sinks the first. Hudson Catholic now leads at 52-51. A minute 50 left to go in regulation.
This one is really heating up here, Renato. The Marauders, they want that lead, and, you know, they haven't really been able to get it.
Makes a second with ease. Elijah Virtue with 18 points at Hudson Catholic to lead them. 53-41. A minute 47 left to go. Tyler Lingham. They get the ball. Passes it off to Ben Guy. Ben to Matt Kinsler. Matt Kinsler looking for someone to get open. He's going to drive himself. Matt Kinsler misses the layup. No good. Rebound Elijah Virtue. Going to take it up the floor. Miles Masson. Misses it. And we have a steal. What a steal. Tahad Pettiford. What a steal by Tahad Pettiford. Timeout. The Warriors with 1:18 to go. What a play by Tahad Pettiford. We're going to be right back with a minute 18 left to go on D1 Media Pro.
They score!
Lloyd attacking and throws it down.
Touchdown for St. Peter's.
I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Precious Achua.
About to do in overtime.
And we are back here with a minute 18 left to go in regulation. Hudson has a 55-51 lead. I'm Rodriguez alongside Joe Ivey. Joe, Marauders down 4 with a minute 18 left to go. What do they got to do to close the gap and try to get the lead back?
You know, I think it's very simple. Mark Armstrong needs to take over the game.
That's a very good answer. Mark has 27 points. Let's see if he takes over now. A minute 18 left to go in regulation. Simon found the inbound to Tyler Lingham. Tyler Lingham takes it up the court. Tyler Lingham to Mark Armstrong. Mark looking for a dribble. Mark near the half-court line, looking for something to open up. Mark still looking. Nice double team. Almost stolen to Mark Armstrong. Gets fouled. With 56.6 left to go. Mark Armstrong will go to line for an important 2 free throws here.
Now, it's a very important moment for the Marauders and Mark Armstrong. they get these two, they're down by 1 score. But, you know, he's missed some in this game. Obviously, has got a good track record with the past 2, but he's got to make these.
So Mark Armstrong to the line for 2. 27 points so far in the contest. Makes the first 3-point game. So with 56.6 moments, there's no shot clock, Joe. So do the Marauders try to press heavy after this free throw opportunity here?
I think it's very likely that we see Hudson Catholic try to get an elongated possession with ball movement and drain the clock for the Marauders.
And Mark Armstrong makes both. He's up to 29 in the contest. Marauders in a press formation. Let's see if Hudson can get it out of there. It will. He gets it to Hal Pettiford. Let's see the Marauders foul here. And they call a foul. It looked like it was a good defensive play by Zion Follow. 2 free throws. No, sorry, a 1-on-1 situation still as the Marauders are down to 9 fouls now. So 1-on-1 for Alex Maxson coming up.
You know, that's what happens in the bonus, Renato. Just a lot of free throws.
So Alex Maxson can make this a 2-possession game after this 1-on-1 situation. Let's see what happens here. 25.3 seconds left to go. Alex Maxson, 1-on-1 at 3. That free throw is no good! He missed the free throw! The Marauders have the chance to tie or even take the lead here with less than a minute to go. Mark Armstrong gonna take it. Let's see what he does here. Mark Armstrong looking for a screen from Ben Guy. He's set to get off. He loses the ball, and that's a turnover. That's a turnover. They're gonna have to foul here for the Marauders. And they're gonna foul. They're going to foul to Hal Pettiford. And Mark Armstrong had a chance to tie the game, but he slipped on the opportunity.
You know, that was one of those legacy moments for Mark Armstrong. Could not quite figure out the shot, but he did a fantastic job of trying to fight for it. And, you know, the Marauders were quick to think. They fouled him, giving them a chance to shoot some free throws. Most likely they're going to hope for a miss here, but, you know, still a lot of time left in this one. Renato, what do you see happening in these last 2 seconds?
I mean, we're going to have free throws coming up. If you're a Marauder fan, you're going to need it to miss the 1-on-1 here. Try to get back possession. Back at Hudson Catholic, you had an opportunity to essentially ice the game here with less than a minute to go with these 2 free throws. So again, critical situation, timeout called on the floor. We're going to stick with this situation here, Joe. Again, what do the Marauders have to do to try to get back into this deficit?
Well, you know, I actually think a big part of what we've talked about in this game so far is the fans. I think the Marauder fans need to be loud. They need to try to pressure Hudson Catholic into missing these free throws because these are some of the biggest shots of the game. And then if you're the Marauders, you got to scheme it right. Listen, I would say feed Mark Armstrong. He is the man. He's the legend around here. But it's also try to scheme an open play for somebody. They almost got him running inside with the potential for a layup. He slipped. A lot of sweat. He's obviously sweating. I believe he's played the entire game so far. So it makes sense for that reason. But this is both of these teams, they're viewing it as the season right now.
Right, and of course, for the Hudson Catholic, you want nobody else to play that's a hot perfect. The leading scorer all season long, the super talented sophomore, has done a great job for Hudson Catholic. He has a chance to ice the game. Right, no, wait, sorry, excuse me. There's no foul call on the play. Hudson Catholic will take it out of the inbound. 20.3 left to go. Now it's enough.
What a job!
Call timeout. What a play that was to Hal Pettiford complaining to the refs. But wow, what a turn of events here, Joe.
Listen, it's pretty simple now. 28 seconds. The Marauders have the ball. They're going to have a chance to shoot for the tie or go for the win. It's very close here. Hudson Catholic had a great chance. They messed it up. And, you know, obviously you got to give some credit to the fans here going crazy, so loud. This is where high school moments are made. High school legendary moments, high school legacy.
And this has been a great game so far from start to finish. And more having a lack of possession potentially here to the tie, potentially win the game. You couldn't write a better script, Joe. You could now write a better script.
I feel like I'm watching a movie right now. I feel like I'm watching I can't think of it, but a good movie, Space Jam.
Space Jam, go Space Jam.
There's a Space Jam moment for all the players right now. Mark Armstrong needs a Air Jordan flying through the air with the Monstars coming at him type moment.
And again, 19 seconds left on the clock. Both teams in foul trouble. So to me, if you're the Marauders, you try to be aggressive, try to at least tie the game, maybe get an and one situation. You will see. And then Marauders take it right in through the Hudson Catholic bench. 19 seconds left to go. Let's see what they do here. Tyler Lingman gets it into Mark Armstrong. Mark Armstrong with 15 seconds left to go. Mark with 13, with 10, with 9, with 8, with 7, with 6, and it's stolen! It's stolen away. Hudson Catholic lays it in. That's gonna do it. The game is over. What a play by Elijah Gertrude to earn the victory for Hudson Catholic. And final score 57 to 53. And Joe, final thoughts on this game?
You know, what a job by Hudson Catholic, stifling the Marauders defensively and just doing a great job offensively. The Marauders kept trying to scratch and claw their way back in this one, but you know, without Jackson Tyndall and Matt Kinsler at full strength, they could just not do it. These are two of the best teams, I would say, definitely in the state, probably in the country, Renato. I mean, these are just two heavyweight big dogs. You don't get a matchup like this a lot. I'm so happy we got to do it.
Right. And guess what, Joe? This matchup between Prep and Hudson Catholic, it won't be over yet. We're probably going to see these two teams again at the Hudson County Final and potentially in the state championship play as well. So these two teams might get to know each other. So your final score, 57 to 53, Hudson Catholic on top. I'm Renato Rodriguez alongside Joe Henry. We wish you all a great night right here on D1 Media Pro.